it's Dizzy and happy September. I feel like it got here really quick. And September is one of my absolute favorite months. For one thing, my birthday is on the 7th. And for another thing, every year in September, we go to the Puyallup Fair, which is the Washington State Fair in Puyallup, Washington, which is one of my other favorite things. But first, let's talk about my favorites for the month of August. So I've got some hair things to show you guys. I've been wearing my hair pretty natural and pretty curly. As you can see, I've been trying to get the most out of my curl. And I found a cocktail of things that work. So on my first day after I wash my hair, I use this. It's the Jane Carter Solutions Incredible Curls for adding definition to loose, curly, wavy, and textured hair. It's got a very nice, very mild scent, and I just put this on right after I get out the shower and my hair's still soaking wet and kind of scrunch it in. And it just gives me a nice, very soft hold. And then I use a little bit of this Herbal Essence Tussle Me Softly Mousse, which does a really good job. It doesn't make my hair too crunchy. This is my first day hair thing. And then when I need to refresh, and I can get up to third day hair by doing this, I just take another Jane Carter product, which is the Revitalizing Leave-In Conditioner, and I use it to kind of re-moisturize and re-scrunch my hair to get definition. But I think it does a pretty good job of giving me curl, but it's not super crunchy. So the next thing I'm doing right now is I've kind of revisited a couple things that I loved before. I've rediscovered my Garnier 5-Second Blur. I'm really enjoying this as a primer under my makeup or on days when I don't want to wear makeup. It's been great. And then another rediscovery is my L'Oreal Infallible Visible Lift Serum Absolute Foundation. I'm wearing it today. I've worn it several times this month when I wanted just a slight amount more coverage. I'm in the color 146 Nude Beige, and I think it's pretty nice. Another product I've been really liking is the Essence I Love Stage Eyeshadow Base. I did a review on this, and I can put that below, but it's just a nice neutral base, and I feel like it does a really good job of keeping my shadow on all day. And speaking of eyeshadow, I've been getting really into using my Coastal Scents shadows wet, specifically as eyeliners. Like that dark brown that I have as an eyeliner today is a Coastal Scents eyeshadow used wet. And I'll show you my favorites to do those with really quickly. So I'll just do a quick swatch dry and a quick swatch wet. So the first one, the one I'm wearing today, is this color known as Chocolatier, which is a very dark, warm brown. That's it, wet. I mean dry. And then I'll just do it wet, as I said. So I'll just wet a Q-tip, a little bit of eye drops. Should have done this off camera. Okay, there we go. And I just use that as a liner, but do you see how it just intensifies it, makes it darker and redder? So that's the first one I've been loving. The next one is Chai Spice, which is a brown with a little bit of iridescence in it. So that's it. It's really pretty. And then as a wet liner, look at that, it like turns dark and copper. So those are really cool. Another one that I really enjoy is this color called Kodiak, which is like a brown with a little bit of olive in it. There's it dry and then wet. When it's wet, you actually see more of that metallic-y greenness to it. So yeah, those have been really cool. And then stepping outside my comfort zone, and eyeshadow I've been using a lot, both as a liner and just as a shadow. And it's totally not a color I would normally use because it's a blue, but I've been really enjoying it, is this color called Rainstorm, which is also Coastal Scents. All of these are Coastal Scents. So here's Rainstorm. It's just a really deep blue. And then I'll wet that one and show you how I use it as a liner. And I love this. It's a lot softer than black, but it's still very dark. So yeah, look, there it is. You see how it's just a really deep navy-ish blue. I'm sorry my lighting is so bad today. It's raining and dreary and gross outside, which makes it very hard to film, but I'm sallying forth because I have to get these favorites done. And I've just got a few more things to show you guys. I'm gonna try to makeup wipe off my makeup. Stuff stays on pretty good, especially if you do it wet. So maybe we'll do lipstick swatches on a different part of me. Okay, so we'll do that really quick. All right, so I've been wearing a lot of brown lipstick. I'm just ready for fall, I guess. So the one I have on today, and the one I've probably been wearing the most, is this Revlon Super Lustrous Lipstick in 637 Blushing Nude. And that's the color. And like I said, that's the color of my lips. So I like it. It's just a really soft nude, orangey, pinky brown kind of color. Another color I've been really loving is another Revlon. It's the Color Burst Matte Balm in Sultry. It's actually a very similar shade. But see, it just has a little bit more of a deeper tone to it, and it's got a rose, and it's a matte, whereas the other one has a little bit of a satin finish, I'd say. Then my L'Oreal Glossy Balm in Petite Plum. It's another kind of similar color. It's almost like a sheer version of that one with a little bit more purple undertone. Wearing that a lot too. And then I've got another Super Lustrous in Rum Raisin, which is an even darker version of that color. It just depends on what formula I want. And then I have two NYX ones that I'm trying out this month that I've really loved. And the first one is the NYX Jumbo Lip Pencil in Maroon. This is kind of a wine color. It's very vampy, and I have to like kind of put it on and then perfect it with a lip brush so it doesn't bleed, but I do like how they stay on. And then I have a more wearable color. This is called Honey Nectar. And the Honey Nectar I'll put down here, and see it's kind of very light and peachy but still neutral. And then last but not least, a mascara that I kind of gave a hard time to. I had a first impression review and didn't really love it. And then I've kept using it and ended up really liking. And it's the Essence I Love Extreme Crazy Volume Mascara. And this is it on my lashes today. And what I've learned is something I already knew but should have been doing and wasn't. To wipe off the brush before you put it on. And then you don't have all the clumpy craziness happen. The things you learn by forgetting them and then doing them again and being like, oh yeah, right, wipe the brush. I would say wipe the brush for every mascara. But anyway, that is my August favorites. I'm looking forward to the month of September. I'm looking forward to fall. We had kind of crappy fallish weather today, but that's okay. It's still nice to have some cooler temperatures. So officially goodbye summer. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please comment and subscribe and let me know what you loved in August. Let me know what you're looking forward to in September, and I'll see you next time. Bye.